Definitely no handshakes, definitely no hugs, but here are 13 condoms just in case there's an accident. Come on, Olympic organizers.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle.
Greetings, Massive, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, the channel of undiluted sports content. We promised you a follow-up about the playbooks that will be given out in the Tokyo Olympics in our previous video, and here we are to deliver. If you didn't get a chance to watch the previous video, the link is in the description. Before we go any further in the video though, we notice that you've been watching and liking the videos, and so we'd like you to join the community by pressing the subscribe button. If your subscribe button is red, that means you haven't yet subscribed, and so we're asking you to press it. Yeah, go ahead, press it. Once it is grayed out, that means you are a part of the community and you will be receiving quality sports content in your YouTube feed. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes. So upon reading the playbook that will be given to every athlete and official in 2021 games, we found that there's nothing really different from the three previous books given to the press, the broadcasters, and the International Federation. Same pretty book with the same guidelines, but the difference is that they are saying no socializing, no handshakes, and definitely no hugs. That is the headline for the playbook. Any breaking of these rules will see the perp being kicked out of the Olympics if you break these antivirus rules. It's like we're now living the life of a computer, antivirus and all. Pretty soon we're going to be needing firewalls and such to keep out the viruses. The athletes will be tested once every 4 days and will be barred from competing if they return a positive result. So no, you cannot jump on the trampoline with your mask on, and you cannot fence with your mask on, even though those guys wear a mask. The organizers of the games are promising a totally different experience from all the other games because of the conditions and constraints that will be placed on the athletes. As such, they are asking that the athletes be flexible and understanding. We at Sports Down the Middle don't think this should be very challenging though, because we've all been living under these conditions for a while now. So the athletes shouldn't find this very hard, unless they start behaving spoiled and run free like wild horses. Visiting of gyms, tourist areas, shops, restaurants, or bars are out of the question. The athletes will only be allowed to visit the official game venues and limited locations that are approved by the games. So you can't visit a bar and drink a one rum after you come dead last in a race. You all have to just suck it up, take your losses like a man. It is important to note that the organizers of the games recommend that everyone get the vaccine. It is a recommendation that you get the vaccine. But if you haven't gotten the vaccine, you will not be barred from participating in the games. I think that's a good step towards the general participation of everyone in the games, because we all know what's happening now with the whole vaccine thing, where some parts in Europe are having vaccine passports, and there's a lot of protests going on currently. This is a good step that the Olympic organizers are making to accept everyone, but if you return a positive test, straight to your yard. So let us jump back into the headlines for this Olympics. No handshakes, no socializing, and definitely no hugs. Yet the organizers are determined to give out 150,000 condoms to the participants. If we should put this into perspective, right, on average, a Summer Olympics has about 12,000 participants. And if you are going to give out 150,000 condoms, that means each participant will be getting at least 13 condoms for the entire games. Make me ask you something, Mr. Olympic Organizer, sir. Is this an orgy? Are we having the Orgylympics here? Why does it seem like you're giving out more condoms than medals? Why not give out some hazmat suits? Right? No. You're going to give out condoms. Definitely no handshakes. Definitely no hugs. But here are 13 condoms just in case there's an accident. Come on, Olympic organizers. It can't be that you want to have a COVID-free Olympics, but yet you are encouraging safe sex. Right? How does that make sense? That shouldn't even be in a book. That shouldn't be nowhere near the book. That shouldn't be in the same zip code as the book Olympic Committee. That should be out of your minds. You should not be encouraging sex any at all. Even though you encouraging or discouraging it might not stop the athletes. Right? At the end of the day, you are not going to be the ones who are edging them on to do this. Because if you give me the tools to do my job as a professional, I'm going to use them. If you give me spikes to run, I'm going to run. If you give me weights to lift, if you give me a shot put to throw, I'm going to throw it. So if you give the people them condom, them are going to use it. So we at Sports Down the Middle do not agree with the Olympic organizers on this. Please change your minds. Don't do this. We don't think it is necessary. We don't think it should be a part of the games. We've been waiting for a few days to get this book to see what it was all about. And we are disappointed in what we've seen because nothing really changed. We would like to know what you think, what the fans, what the athletes, if any of you are watching this video, what do you think about the playbooks and the guidelines that will be governing the attendees, everyone attending the Olympics in Tokyo? What do you think about the rules? Do you think that the guidelines set out for the athletes are fair? Do you think that they should be getting more than 13 condoms? Do you think that they should be getting less than 13 condoms? Just let us know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Once again, if your subscription button is red, then you haven't yet subscribed. So just click it right now so it can be grayed out. Once it's grayed out, you will be receiving quality sports content in your YouTube feed. Thank you for joining us once again. Be blessed.